Hello，歡迎翻嚟 Mr.千遊戲頻道。咁我哋而家就繼續我哋嘅選秀之旅啦。咁事不宜遲，而家我哋開始睇故事。咁睇故事之前，如果你哋有興趣繼續呢個視頻睇落去嘅話，其實不妨可以按訂閱啊嚇。咁我哋而家開始啦。
Welcome everybody to college basketball presented by 2K Sports. This should be a fun one. Our game tonight featuring the Oklahoma Sooners as they go up against the Yukon Huskies.
咦，今次點解冇故事直接跳咗嚟比賽嘅？
I'm Forrest Hunt. Tonight we get a look at some of the next
唔緊要，我係
generation
照打
of
波啦。
NBA stars.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of watching these games, seeing what kind of dynamic, new, fresh players will soon be headed to the league.
Yeah, plenty of NBA hopefuls on these two teams. It'll be interesting to see who really distinguishes themselves from the pack.
Here's Junior outside.
好，射咗第一個。
And out of bounds. The Sooners will take it.
唔入啊！好可惜啊！
And here's Vincent. Got a piece of it.
好，
Here's Junior.
好，
Score the
入
basket.
咗
Nice shot after
兩
missing
分
his first
，easy layup。
attempt.
You know, there have not been a lot of pros come out of Oklahoma, but the ones that have made it have left their mark on the league because they typically were dominant as college players.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Conley.
我哋
From
對位嗰
deep.
個係走嚟走去啊！
Webb grabs the miss. Well, and as you said, the current Sooners in the NBA were all forces of nature when they were in college.
Blake Griffin, Trey Young, and Buddy Hield, each of them
Okay,
winning or
3分
considered
鐘。
for National Player of the Year. Not a bad representation in the NBA at all.
Here's Barrett.
Oh.
Up again.
哎
He
呀，
hangs in
又係
there
攞唔到
and
籃板啊！
cashes in on the second chance
我哋球
point.
隊籃板係差
And
啲
folks,
嘅
he
真
did
係。
not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now here's Junior. 5 points in the game. There's the three.
好，再射
And the
都有
Huskies
啊，3分
another
啊依
three.
然係。
Solid by Junior on the pick and roll. Growing
射
up
三中二啊，3
playing
分
on the streets of New York, I'm sure he ran pick and roll for days.
Inside.
哎呀，俾人走，
And the foul
哎呀，
called
我
on Junior.
我犯規
That's
啊，
his first
俾人
foul
走甩咗啊！好，唔緊要，只係小心啲就得啦。
Pass to Bailey. Outside Vincent. Barrett. There's the lob to the hoop. Poked away. And it's blocked.
Well, I really like the
Oh, yeah.
package that Red Thompson has. He's not
Oh.
really flashy, but uber
俾人捉到
effective.
個犯規啦
He's
又
a
係。
combo guard, has a real nose for scoring, can knock it down from outside or attack the rim effectively.
First trip to the line for
我
him
哋
in
開
this
場
one.
唔錯下，而家攞住8分嘅啦已經，球隊只有8分，都係我哋攞嘅。
Speaking of Thompson, he doesn't give you much on defense, but his offense is the selling point.
希望可
His
以
defense should
再下一城
improve,
啦
but。you can live with where he's at. Fortunately, he more than makes up for it with his skill set on the offensive end. He's a natural
Oh.
shot creator for himself as well as for
一
others.
個助攻，
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line. That'll put Webb on the line. That's
球
on
場上
Barrett.
邊嘅指揮
First
官
trip
啊，
to
而
the
家我
free
角
throw
色係
line for him tonight.
一邊得分啊，一邊做下助攻啊咁樣嘅。
Barrett with it. Evans outside. Pass to Bailey. The three.
好，對方射個 B 啊，
Huskies with the rebound. Macy with it. Now guarded by Barrett. To the middle. Here's Junior. Outside for Webb. Outside Macy. And here's Thompson. Fires for three. Knocks
好
down the
波
three ball.
都係3分啊！我哋球隊，我哋球隊今日3分好火熱啊！
On the upswing. They've had deeper runs in the tournament. The future is looking bright for Sooner fans.
Here's Bailey.
好啦，佢應該會選擇咁殺你啦。
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And lately, you guys, the Sooners have been more consistent in punching their ticket to the dance.
再起手，
You get the
中，
feeling they are really
依然係3分
building
攻勢啊
something here. This program has a good coach.
領先咗11
I
分
think
嘅優
they're
勢啦，我
moving
哋
in
而
the
家
right。direction. I would not be surprised to see them as a dominant force for the next decade or so.
Now here's Barrett. Evans. It's
哦，
good on the
又係俾人
putback.
攞到個籃
Just in
板
a
啊！
perfect
我哋
position
我
to
哋籃
grab
板
that
真係防守
rebound
比
and
較
then get
差
the
少少。
putback.
Junior from deep.
好，中，
And the layup is good after a nice lead
啱啱俾我
pass.
哨到佢個
They're
位啊！
really struggling
我哋11
defensively,
分已
giving
助
up
攻
too
㗎啦
many
已
easy
經。
buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Here's Conley. Guarded by Macy.
好，佢又傳咗出嚟。
Here's Bailey. Pass to Evans. Webb grabs the
可以
miss.
攞到啦。
And the Sooners, you guys, known more for their football program, of course,
Oh.
but their fans do love all
Easy layup.
sports.
You know, the football program has a more storied past, but Sooner fans love any competition in sports. Get top billing in the Sooner State.
Here's
哎呀，
Barrett.
俾人單擋咗啊！單擋咗即
And
刻
it's
接
off
手
from
啊！
three-point range. Junior outside. Pass to Porter.
好，
Uses the
中，
glass to finish the
依
layup.
然都係助
That's
攻
their。third straight make off an assist.
哦，對方要嗌個暫停啦，因為個比數
Oklahoma calls
太大
timeout.
啦。
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something
唔
has
知
to
會唔會
change
換
for
我出去
them.
咧？
We'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
係啦，真係換咗出去啦。咁啊，模擬下場啦。
Now Norris. Pass to Bailey.
哦，攞到啊！
Here's the fast break. A
Okay.
nice shot by Junior.
Boy,
Yeah,
guys,
how about-
they've shown some
they
great
went to
passing on their
Fun.
last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And here's Norris.
出場有表現啦。
The putback. Great positioning
可
on
惜
the
嘅就係我哋嘅
putback.
籃板
Well,
真
guys,
係
this
有啲
Oklahoma
差咯。
program still
呢個
looking
絕對係
for
我哋一
their
個
first
非常之
national
大嘅
championship, although they did come close a few
缺
times.
陷啊！
Were the runners-up in 1947 and
Oh.
1988. More recently, made it to the
15 分
semifinals in 2016 before falling to Villanova.
我哋
This
依然
team
帶
is
住個節奏嚟
improving
打
and will
啊！
continue to get their chance to win it all.
To the paint. Here's Bailey.
好，攞埋籃
And
板
no good.
全
Great
場
tease
最
that
矮
time
啊！
from Junior. And here's Red Thompson from the arc.
Good ball.
And again,
Oh.
UConn with the triple.
又一個助攻啦！
Showing he has
15
the
分
ability
助
to
攻啦，而
read
家
a defense.
錯啊！
Junior, fantastic pass to set up a teammate.
Pass to Conley. Here's Bailey. Top of the key.
哎呀，走甩咗啊！俾人
Rebound by Webb.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example
又射咗一個，
of
哎呀，炒咗
underpassing.
啦！
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Out of bounds. It'll be Sooners ball.
哦，小心
And
有
that's
15啊！
just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Sooners really having a tough go here. Pass to Conley. Now here's Norris. Evans left side.
好啦，
Here's
睇下
Bailey.
點樣處理呢個進攻啦，剩緊9秒嘅啫，第一節。
The kick out to Norris. And released in
Oh,
time,
炒
but
埋。
it's off
第一
the
節領
mark.
先緊20
And
分啊！
through
我
the
哋
first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Huskies.
Husky 60%命中率，唔錯啊！三分波有60%啊，75%嘅命中率。好，繼續。
And the first half of play in the books. You look at the game Junior's having. Talk about his numbers.
I love his aggressiveness offensively. Just relentless with his attack, putting pressure on the defense.
Well, I tell you what, he is determined to make his presence felt. He wants the opposition to feel him, that killer instinct on display. They're calling his number time and time again to great effect. You know, this Oklahoma Sooners basketball program really came into prominence, I think, in the late 80s. That's the first time they were a big name on the modern national stage.
And in 1988, the Sooners were runners-up in the title game. That team featured a handful of future pro players. Oklahoma's still looking for that first championship. And guys, you can tell he's one of the more expressive players on the team. I think I know what Thompson wanted to say with that dunk.
Back to Barrett. And it's blocked by Webb. Pass to Thompson. Back to Junior. Outside for Webb. Plenty of space.
My open up.
Good.
Okay.
And the assist goes to Junior.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Bailey.
哎呀，
covered by Junior.
我走甩咗啊！
And here's Vincent. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Red Thompson. Down low. Macy. Beautiful dish. And the layup goes in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Well, the biggest former Sooner in recent years,
我哋就死追佢㗎啦，唔會咁容易放甩我哋嘅目標嘅。
Now the face of a franchise and a rising star in the NBA. And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Junior from
中
deep.
射啊！哎
But
呀！
they'll get another chance. Back to Webb.
好
And the dunk by Webb.
，OK 啊！
At the next level, Junior's going to be asked to run a lot of screen and roll.
真係帶領住球隊啊！我哋
And
而家
he's showing he's up to the task.
Looking back at the attention Young commanded in college, you simply couldn't leave him alone.
And you know, Young is
對方認
poised, I
喺個
think, to
timeout
be an all-time great shooter. You know, just like he was in college and now in the NBA, I tell you what, the Sooners are glad to call him one of their own.
唔知會唔會有
Oklahoma
放
calls
出啊？
timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane.
And stolen by Junior.
反手大車輪啦！好，呢個故事係一個
Oh my goodness, what a slam from Junior. Where did that
呢兩
come
分
from?
送
I
嘅
did。not expect to see that tonight. That was a dunk contest level throwdown there.
He pulled that out of nowhere. That's going to be on highlight reels for years.
Here's Fletcher. Good.
OK，
And the assist
信
goes
上
to
啊，有
Junior.
一次。
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And guys, Junior is as raw of a
Oh.
player as they get. He didn't start
依然
playing
持續表
organized
現
ball
啦，
until
有一個偷
recently,
波啦
but this
而
program
家第二
believes
仲
in
有
him.
7分
And
鐘，
you know,
我哋
he
應
only
該
played
19
his
分先
senior
破
year of
功啊！
high school as far as basketball
Wow.
goes, but that was enough to impress this coach
轉
to
邊啦，
offer him a
電腦
spot
轉
on
邊
the
啦，
team.
覺
And
得唔
you
係
can see
覺
the
得個
raw
偷波偷太多啦
athleticism。and the skills are starting to come along nicely too.
To the right side. Will it go?
好，
That shot off the mark. And it's UConn the other way. Jacks up the 3. Good again.
OK，
He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
又一個
And
3分
at
啊！
the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for
真係帶領
today.
咗球隊嘅整個進
Outside
攻啊！
Barrett. Davidson. Underwood right side. And the ball out of play. The Huskies will have it.
好，繼續。我哋依然可以繼續出場啊！
Here's Junior. He's got 22. From deep three-point range.
哎呦，好噃，
That's good.
攞翻個籃板啦，我哋非常好啊
starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Wong. Norris covered by Junior. Underwood up top.
佢哋
Wong.
就
Norris
猜
for
空咗啦，俾
three.
佢哋終於都
The Sooners
好
again
又攞到個籃
can't
板。
hit. One thing that makes these games extra special to me is that we could be seeing parts of the future NBA championship team out there.
You know, if only you could pick them out, right? Forecast the future a bit.
暫時
I
未揾到
agree. That question in the
位啊
back of your mind, is this a future MVP? Adds another layer of interest.
It's tough to think about how many of these players have that dream for themselves, knowing only the very best are going to take that next step and join the league.
Back to Barrett.
佢哋都好想走出個空位出嚟啊，但我哋就死守。
Pass to Wong. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
好，
The
犯
success they've
規
had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort.
希望可以入埋啦。
They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
哎呀，炒咗
And
啊！
that one misses.
And guys, we're seeing Junior develop right before our eyes. With every game he plays,
Oh.
he's
唔緊要嘅，繼續。
maturing more and more. A lot of the skills that take years for most players to master seem to come naturally for him.
Back to Junior.
Oh.
And he uses the glass on the
又攞
layup.
2分，
They're
輕
finding
鬆鬆
lanes
鬆，
to
廿
the
6分啦
hoop
而家
now。with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Given how players come and go from college teams, the only real consistency we get year to year are the
對
coaches.
方打個單擋，
You know, that and the mascots. But absolutely, for a lot of these teams, coach is kind of the de facto star. And given how rapidly the lineups change, it's really a unique challenge to succeed as a coach at this level because of all the roster turnover every couple of years.
I have to agree with that. You're constantly reshaping your approach in reaction to
好，
your
我又俾人換咗落嚟啦。咁啊有
And
time
so
out
it's
啦。
UConn easily grabbing this one.
and leading the way was
我係攞 A
Junior,
加
who
打完
fire
啦。
from long range, absolutely torched the
錯啊
opposition from out there.
Piled up points in a hurry. And of course, the attention he commanded from the perimeter created opportunities for his teammates as well. Simply put, he was special.
And that'll do it. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. So
睇下
long.
會唔會有多啲球隊想要我先？第2輪中段，但係暫時都冇乜球隊要我。好，我哋睇睇故事。
Junior, why'd you dunk the ball like that?
Saw an opportunity to make a big play.
Hey, why'd you dunk the ball like that?
Felt like the right time to energize the team.
All right, you're gonna have to make a decision about what type of player you're gonna be, how you're gonna represent yourself and this school. Would your dad have made that play?
Listen, Coach, if I stepped out of line and you don't want me to do it again, fine. I can make the adjustment.
All right, Junior, I'm gonna tell you a story. All right, now I'm at my school. I'm bleeding our colors, but I lived on the bench. One particular game, everybody was in foul trouble, so I get tossed in. Now I'm thinking, good, it's my moment. I'm gonna give them the razzle-dazzle, behind the back pass, crossover, step back, I threw the kitchen sink at it.
You showed out.
Absolutely, I wanted to show that I belonged in the rotation and off the bench. We ended up winning by 2, so I'm thinking I'm on cloud 9, life's complete.
Why do I get the feeling that this story does not have a happy ending?
Well, Coach pulls me aside and he tells me I'm back on the bench. He says we should have won by 10, but I made the game about myself, my ego. Every time I wanted to do something special or fancy, we dropped possessions. I was mad. He was wrong. But then I saw the tape. You know what happens next, or you're just tired of listening to me talk?
I'm not because I'm listening, Coach.
Look, Junior, win or lose, play the game the right way. Now, if you think that dunk was the right play, that's fine, but you're going to have to live with that, and there may be some unintended consequences. You got me?
I got you, Coach.
All right.
Smiling, huh?
Man, don't worry about that.
She got you smiling. Look at you, boy.
Hey, thank you for bringing me here. This place is amazing.
I come here every Monday when Madison's playing. It's so easy to get one-dimensional with like everything that we do, like training and film sessions and travel. And I just want to see so much that's out of that bubble, you know? Like
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah. Well, I haven't found that thing yet.
No? Why not?
That is a great question, especially because it's so direct.
Well, that's what college is for, right?
Yeah.
Figuring out who you are, and you're exposed to so much, just if you're open to it. Like all of this makes me so good at soccer in the long run. Like at least I like to think it does.
And you played for the Canadian national team too?
I'm an alternate right now, but yeah, every time I get in line and they sing, "Oh, Canada," I get chills. Like I can't wait. School lets me take assignments on the road as a special arrangement.
Hold on. No. If my memory serves me correct, you said basketball players get the treatment.
Yeah.
That's what you said, right?
Yes.
Basketball.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I
just
did.
check.
Okay,
Just check.
but you know what I'm saying, right? Right?
Yeah, I do. Everywhere I go, people are asking me about the games, win or lose.
Especially lose.
Yeah, expectations are high, but yeah, I get it. The fans, they take everything so personal.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to filter out all that noise.
Yeah. I struggle with it sometimes.
Being good at this, it's a responsibility, man.
Yeah, it's just all going by so fast. And I just want to appreciate this moment. So thank you very much.
Thank you, too.
好啦，咁呢集就暫時完結啦。咁我哋下一集繼續睇。咁我哋都已經由呢個第二輪尾段升咗為第二輪中段嘅。咁希望可以達到穩定第一輪人選，而且係一個好簽啦。好，呢個視頻同大家講聲拜拜先。